glad to see the bike.
We're not. They haven't revealed it.
There's a bike over there, but I can't show you it.
It's top secret bike that no one can see. The wife doesn't even know about it yet. Here she is in all her glory, the new Mountain Bike XC whip for 2023. Now I am on strict instructions by the wife to not let this bike touch the sofa or it will be immediate divorce. Now I wasn't going to make the new bike day video on this because the wife, aka the Rocket, didn't want me to, basically. And as much as I like to think I'm the boss, what she says goes. But obviously in the last video, everyone saw what it is, so it's not such a top secret bike anymore. And I've got to give the people what they want. If they want to see the whip, if you want to get all excited like we do, like we're absolute bike pervs, here it is. And the reason why, I just want to say that I am super lucky to have this bike, and I completely understand that. And it is not me gloating that I've got this bike, but people have asked me to make this video, and I just want to say I am very lucky to have this bike before we get into it. But as you can see, I've got an S-Works Epic, and this is actually my first ever full suspension mountain bike. Now for me, I thought this wouldn't be a big deal, right? So I've only actually ridden the bike twice. I'm gonna put it out there, going from hardtail to full suspension was like night and day for me. It was the extra comfort, the extra confidence I had, control on the single track. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to make a difference, but I've got to admit, I came off and I said to my old man, I was like, it was night and day. Just, you could be lazy over routes, stuff like that. When you're on a hardtail, I always thought like the weight gain from the hardtail was more important than the comfort and the single track skills, etc., to the full suspension bike. But I was wildly wrong, and I've now realised the difference it makes. It just glides over it, and it's so much more comfortable.
It floats.
It floats. Float the bike, baby.
Yeah, nice and smooth. Float the bike, float it.
It is pretty light. I mean, it's probably no difference between this and my hardtail. They've got much the same gear on. But we'll have a look at the gear for us bike pervs. So not only is this the first time I've had a full suspension mountain bike, it is the first time I've had to drop a seat post. In the first race, it got used twice. I need to get used to knowing when to put it down. When I train with my brother Ben, he has the thing down all the time on his bike. But it's a Magura drop a seat post. I'll see if I can demo it now for you. No, I've got... See, that is it.
Very smooth.
No, wait, it's up, down. No, I need to get on. I've got jeans on for this. Right, here we go. Take 1 million. And she is down. Obviously, my upper body strength didn't have it to push it down, but that is it. And then one click of the button, it goes straight back up. It is Bluetooth, which is pretty cool. The other main difference is I only had 100 mil of travel on my old XC mountain bike, the Hardtail. I've now got 120 on the front with DT Swiss forks, and that makes a big difference. One thing I've noticed is this is not going to be a mega review, it's just showing my bike. Like, there's people out there that will do a review much better, but I think it's the fork rake, I might be wrong. It feels massively different. This feels like it's got more of an angle. That's science! And it's more sort of set up close to what I'd say. I've never ridden an enduro bike, but what I'd say it feels like to ride an enduro bike. So it felt more relaxed through the single track, could really get into the corners nicely. The crucial free hub sound check to get you excited.
No
naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
Oh! Probably use the brake next time. Carbon wheels I have got, they are light bicycle carbon wheels. They're actually from China, but I'm gonna put it out there, you cannot get much lighter than these. I think they're lighter than the expensive carbon wheels I have on my other bike. They feel absolutely mega. I'm running a Racing Ralph with the tan wall on the back and a Racing Ray on the front wheel. And I think the tan walls make it look sexy. What do you think, Rocket? How's my camera lady doing, hanging out back there?
Yeah, my arm is hanging out.
Her arm's hanging out.
I didn't realise it was going to go on for this long.
It's a bike, Sarah. The bike pervs want to see everything in all its glory. I've got, what else have we got? We've got SRAM axis. So it's the same setup I had on my old one. The only difference is I don't have a power meter on this bike and I don't intend on getting one. I don't think I need it for racing. You just go balls out and hang on. But we've got 12-speed SRAM axis on the back. I'll give you a little so you can hear it. Oh, it's not. Let me spin it up. It's not connect. There we go. Oh. That is a sexy sound. Doesn't that get your juices flowing, Rocket?
Yeah, I'm more concerned. I was spinning this bike in the living room. There's mud going everywhere. I can see it. Right.
We're going to have to wrap this one up quick, people, because the wife's going to divorce me. So 12-speed SRAM axis. Oh, it's in the way. The XX1, and it is pucker. If you've ever used it, the gear changes are mega. Once you've got it trimmed up and dialed, when you want a gear, cheek, and it goes straight in. It is so smooth, it feels amazing. But I do have Shimano XTR brakes. So the brake calipers, Rocket, pan up. We have XTR brakes on here as opposed to using the SRAM. I haven't actually used the SRAM, but I have just used the XTR. They just work. They are spot on, absolutely crisp. I've got the Troy Lee design grips. They are super grippy and they make me feel like a little bit of a legend with them on. It feels like I can actually do some skills. The other things I've got, syncross handlebars. I had these handlebars. They're like the all-in-one one piece there. I had these on my hardtail and to be honest, I just fell in love with like the position of them. I felt like Nino Schurter, so that was good enough for me. And I've got a syncross mount there for my Wahoo. But I might have to change this if I want to mount a camera for some of the races. I think I'm going to have to mount it there. It's 70mm long. Everything else, obviously the rear shock there. We've got Fox on the back. What else? You can obviously lock that out if you want to. But I've actually felt it was quite nice riding with it and having that little bit of cushion. Now that I'm getting on a bit, I'm touching on, me and the Rocket are touching on 30 this year. You need that bit of extra support.
I think you have to pull me into that line, but okay.
Both of us, we need that extra support. You got that cushion. You got that cushion for the booty. Your man hasn't. What else are we looking at? What else have we got? It's all pretty standard. Apart from that, I've got a syncross saddle as well. This is the, I'm going to butcher this, Belcara range. It's got the slot in the middle. I have used these are like pressure relief saddles. I've got these on both of my cyclocross bikes and they are pucker comfortable. Like literally this is the saddle I want to get on all of my bikes eventually.
Take a shot every time George says pucker.
Oh, wind it in, Rocket. You're not allowed to see the camera lady today. She's got a, oh my God, she's got her beanie on. Please let me show this. The camera lady's filming inside with a beanie on. But that is it. It is super sexy and I just felt like it gave me an extra level of confidence in the single track. I'm trying to justify this right now to the wife. It made me a new man having this bike, didn't it, babe? She's looking at me like, another bike? Yes, I know. I need to, of course, thank the big boss man, aka Dad. There's got some post. I bet they wonder what on earth is he waffling on about.
Yeah.
But of course I need to thank the big boss man, aka Dad, that has obviously helped me out getting this bike. So thank you, Dad. I love you, Dad.
I think that's the last bike to the collection, and now we save for the kitchen that we need for the last 5 years.
Yes, as the Rocket said, this is, I promise you, wifey, this is, I'm going to use that thing again. They gave it to me. They gave it to me.
How much was it?
They gave it to me. They gave this. They gave. They were like, "Hey." I was like, "Okay, yeah." They gave it to me.
No, they didn't.
This is the last bike to the collection. I promise you. No more. We will get the kitchen done.
And the bathroom and the carpets.
Right, you're getting a bit extreme now,
No,
love.
not at all. I've been waiting a long time to do some DIY in this house.
Right. This is how you get new bikes, guys. You promise the DIY. But I hope you've enjoyed a little look at my race whip for 2023, and I'll catch you in the next video.